Commissioner, you now have the floor to respond to the debate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam President, ladies and gentlemen. Trade alone can, of course, not solve all human rights problems of the world, but it can make a contribution to enhance the respect of human rights and foster sustainable development. And this is what we are committed to do in our agreements, and especially this one that we're discussing tonight, the agreement with Vietnam. Nobody denies that there are severe problems related to human rights in Vietnam. You have listed many of them. I could add a few. They are there, they are serious, and that's why we need to address them as well. We are engaging with the Vietnamese authorities. There has been some improvements, far from enough, but they seem to be willing to engage with us. And that's why we have elaborated tools to do this. We have the legal link between the FTA and the partnership agreement. We will do evaluations, especially looking at human rights situation. We do have the human rights dialogue that the EIS is conducting. There will be a meeting in a couple of weeks again. And we will set up advisory groups with civil societies in order to monitor this on the spot, on the field, with people who are there and who know the daily situation. And we will, in order to explain all this, publish by the end of this year, in a couple of weeks, an ad hoc commission paper explaining how existing measures of the partnership agreement and the negotiated measures of the free trade agreement will contribute to human rights empowerment, with the flanking measures that we will put in place, and how the human rights dimension will be assessed once it has entered into force. And all this will of course be public and transparent, so you can follow and contribute to that dialogue. There is a conditionality in all our agreements for very severe breaches of the agreement, but we prefer, when it's possible, to work on engagement and trying to establish forums for dialogue to see if we can reach improvement. And of course, if we have no agreement with Vietnam, we say no to all these forums, and I'm not sure that will contribute to empower the people of Vietnam. This agreement will be finally concluded next week. Very shortly after that, it will be published for you to be able to see it, to read it, to make your own assessment, and then of course during the whole translation and the legal scrubbing procedure there's plenty of time to look and to discuss, and the Commission is of course ready to enter that dialogue with you. And I can assure you once again that we will keep you informed of all paths of this, and always ready to take your input, your ideas, your views, and to have a dialogue with you on this. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner. And the debate is now closed on that subject. And the next item on our agenda this evening is Commission statement on the accession of Ecuador to the EU, Peru and Colombia trade agreement. And to open the debate, I now give the floor again to Commissioner Malmström.
I just need to get my papers right to see if we are the right